Hey friends, this is Amanda. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Michigan. Welcome. I'm so happy that you are here. Thanks for coming by. So I have a few colors that I want to do here for the last minute Thanksgiving Day card that's next week. And I've never said this in my life, but I think Calypso Coral is a little too pinky. So it's always very orange to me, but when you put it in this palette, it definitely takes on a very pink hue. What do you think? I have Blackberry Bliss, of course, Pumpkin Pie, Cherry Cobbler, and I think my neutral is going to be Crumb Cake. What do you think? But this, I think, has to go. I'm a little bit upset, but that's it. All right, friends, I think we're going to make a great card today. I appreciate you stopping by, and if you're here for the second time and you like what you see, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. All right, let's get to the card, shall we? All right, friends, so I was looking, and this bumblebee might help. I recently had my daughter send me in some things from Michigan, so nope. Bumblebee might go into the mix. It doesn't drown out the colors. It just makes them prettier. I normally only use 3 colors, but we might use 4. We are definitely going to use some gold embossing powder. I also had her, well, not fly me in, but send in this really pretty stamp set. I'm looking forward to using this die. And she sent me this Time Worn Type. So Time Worn Type. Say that 3 times fast. So we might be using all of this wonderful stuff. Thank you, Katie, for sending it to me. I really, really appreciate it. Love you, sweetheart. And I can't wait to see you in a few days. All right. So let's get started with this stamp set. And we're going to be making a Gather Together card, a So Thankful for You card, and maybe even a place setting for my table. I love to set my table up. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I know my kids, it drives my kids nuts because I always wrangle them into doing it. But I thought it would be nice to set up something really pretty with this set. Now, I don't know if I'll get to it in time. I only have about 15 minutes because of the time constraints for my phone. And so that I can, set things up with my, well, anyways, technical issues. I might only have enough time to do one, but I'd love to do other things, and I'll try to show you maybe in the next video if I don't get to these. All right, so we're going to make a simple A2 size card. I know you're thinking I'm crazy, but for thank you cards, I only do A2. And let me get a bone folder here because this is my old trimmer that I sent to Rita's because she had an older version. And I'm not kidding with you. I threw this on the floor and broke it. And so that's why here, this is a metric arm here. So I was able to recover it a little bit. But yeah, me and this particular trimmer, we don't like each other. So we only see each other a little bit of the time when I'm here. Thank goodness Rita is lovely enough to allow me to use her things, and lovely enough to let me, keep stuff here too. She's so great. All right, so I got a card base. That's about as far as I've got with this card. I know I want to do something really simple, so let's then make a panel on this. And we're going to do that at 4 by 5 1/4. Easy peasy panel. Just remember that my panels are normally 1/4 of an inch less. That's what my go-to panel is. I know some people do 1/8, and sometimes I do 1/8 of a difference too, but oh, those 8s really, really screw me up. So yeah, you know what? Let's make this a little bit more interesting. I've never done this before on a card, so I might as well do it today, right? So I'm going to take my trimmer here, hopefully that's behind me, and I'm going to make some lines on it. Now, I'm thinking I'm going to do long ways, so 3 on this side. So I'm going to start here at, let's do 3 3/4. So we'll do that right here. And we'll make a line. You know what? I think we're going to have to go here. And we'll just draw a line. It's easier, I think, with the arm down. So then we'll go 1/4 of an inch more to 3 1/4. So that was 3 1/2, 3 1/4. Ooh, that looks nice. And then 3. What do you think for some added interest? Can you see that? Just something a little bit different to make this particular thing stand out. Yes, I like it. Do you like it? Something a little bit different. Like I said, I've never done it before. We'll see which side that we do this on. All right, so I want to punch this out. Emboss this in gold. And there's one more die I want to die cut out. Here it is. So let me know what colors you would do in the description below right now before we start. Let me know what you think that you would do. And I'm a sucker for this Blackberry Bliss. And I think because of the gold, I'm going to go with, what do you think, a cherry cobbler? We're going to try cherry cobbler and bumblebee. And then we'll see what happens. All right, friends, let's take our main pretty stamp. This is really why I got this particular set. And I don't have an anti-static powder bag, but that's okay. We'll wing it here. I know she has one. She's just at work, unfortunately, and unable to tell me where it's at. I hate to bother her at work for an anti-static powder bag, but that's okay. I think we can do it. I could always go and run some flour over it, but I don't think that she'd appreciate that either. So if you have a little bit of flour, you can do that, or some cornstarch. That always works by just, spooning it over, and that'll always work. Now I'm going to make my impression here, and I will use this same piece of, or the same, what is this called? A paper plate. Oh, goodness. It is early morning here. Not early, but, earlier than I choose to admit. It's probably 9 o'clock. I'm up, but I have my PJs on. Yes, I drove over here with my PJs. They're cute PJs, though, and so, if I got pulled over by someone, I think that would work, but they're cute. Yeah, no. But Rita likes to keep her house freezing cold, so PJs were my warmest option because, I'm still a tourist here, I think, and it's cold. Oh my gosh, it's cold here, but I wear shorts and t-shirts, and that drives my host absolutely crazy. She's like, "You're gonna freeze," and yeah, I do, but I don't want to go back to Michigan, and have to wear mittens in the house. All right, friends, this is going to sound a little bit loud, but hopefully I will be able to lower this for you so it doesn't sound so loud, but I am going to make this all beautiful. All right, I like it. I think it turned out great. Do you like it? I hope you do. And I think this needs to be the one that stands front and center here. I could see this in a whitish color, like, what do I want to say? Very vanilla. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my mind. All right, it's lost. All right, fine, it's lost. Stop saying that, everyone. All right, we're just going to add these here. Let me take this. And I did these little lines, so I didn't have to do anything else. You know what I mean? If I could just set these up. Oh my goodness, I'm so used to working with such a much larger size. What do you think? I like it. I don't know if I like the bumblebee. All right, that's pretty. What do you think? Which one would you guys go with? I'm afraid I'm going to have to do a 5x7 card in this because it's just too stinking small. We'll write a really quick thank you over here. This could be a very nice thank you card. Very simple thank you card. Just a little bit of extra detail. Write a quick thank you. Oh my goodness, friends. If you do 5x7 cards very often, you are going to find A2 size cards teeny tiny. Just like I guess if you do slimline cards, you're going to think, wow, this is huge. But when you do 5x7s for as long as I have, this is like cutting my real estate in half. I will tell you that when I do, what was I going to say? When I do make my cards, it costs me about double the price. Maybe, yeah, probably double the price of how much it costs me to do an A2 size card. But for me, cost isn't the issue. I want to get, as much use as I can out of my stamp sets, but that's not really my issue. So it cost me an extra 50 cents, $1 on my card stock. That's not, too much money. We're still using the same stamp set and the same items, really. Just the cardstock is a little bit more, double, like I said, just about double. And then the embellishments, really, I mean, you can go crazy with all embellishments. So I'm thinking cardstock-wise, for the cost of a 5x7 is just about double. So if you're going to make a 5x7 card, and you normally make A2 size cards, just figure for your cost about double the cost of cardstock, but not, that's about it. Like I said, everything else is pretty much the same price. Now we are going to, of course, bump this up right here. Just leave a little bit. I wish this was over just a tiny bit more, but it's stuck down. When you use glue, that's it. That's all she wrote. All right, let me see if I can find some dimensionals over here. I know I put them over here. I just don't know where I put them. She has a very cute desk that she's allowing me to use, but the truth is this desk is about 1/3 of the size of mine, not even 1/6 of the size of mine, because this is a guest room, and she crafts, but most of the time we craft in the kitchen if we're all going to craft together. So she just has a tiny little room here, and I'm like, I can make this work. Thank you so much. And you know what? It's given me a new appreciation for those of you that have smaller craft areas, how you store things. She has a lot of vertical area here, and it's challenging. I have to admit, it's a little challenging because I'm spoiled. What can I say? I'm spoiled. What if we did, oh my goodness, doesn't that just, oh, that makes it so much better. All right, so let me score this because I didn't, well, not score it, varnish it. Is that what it's called? Varnish? I mean, I know there's a varnish that you put on, never mind. Do you see these little lines here? You see them in the light? That's why I don't use these bone folders. But if you have the opportunity to get a Teflon bone folder, you won't have all those little lines on there. It won't make all those lines on the on your cardstock. I know that my friends tell me, just don't push so hard, but I'm a pusher. Seriously, I'm a pusher. All right, we're going to break open the big ones because this is silly. And then we have to do a sentiment, and we'll be all set. So I'll catch you in a few moments with a sentiment. I'm going to find something. Remember, just bend these when they're in the middle, and you'll get them out easy peasy. All right, friends, see you in a second. All right, Friends With Me, I bought Little Delights, and I like this thank you. Very plain, very simple. There's also this thank you, which is a little bit ornate from the Nature's Harvest. And I think I'm going to do it in the Bumblebee. I know, a little bit crazy, but I think... Ooh, maybe not. I need something small, friends. I need something small. Whoa. These did not go to the mail very well, did they? Oh, this is pretty small, thank you. We didn't want to cover up any of that gorgeousness. There's that, thank you. Let's see how big this is. I know, it's right there on the sheet, but still. Ooh, I wish you guys could tell me what to do. This is helpful for a live. All right, let's use this. What do I want to say? Oh, should I use? No, I think Bumblebee will work here. Yeah. All right. I made a little mess over here with mine, so we're going to do it right here and use this part up. And then, you know what I love about our thingamajigs, our blocks, is there's a perfect size for every one of them. And then you don't get all that gunkiness around them. You know, ink all over on your, you don't get it around there, and so it works so well. All right, can we do this with cherry cobbler? Let's check. Oh, Marilyn Monroe might work. We'll do a few. We'll check. Just to make sure where the bad part is right here. Okay, good. So here's Mary Malone. Oh, it's so dainty. Looks like cherry cobbler. All right, and it looks perfect on this. This is a brand new stamp set, so can hardly get it closed. All right, we'll put that back and we'll try cherry cobbler on top. Yep, this is definitely the small as I like it. All right, so that's perfect. And we will do up this way. Oh, definitely the Mary Malone. Yes, this is running out a little bit. She doesn't have, I'm gonna have to re-ink that for her, but I definitely think the Mary Malone will work with this particular set. And all we're going to do is cut this out. Now, if you were fancy schmancy, you could trim it out, and that's always pretty. But I don't know. That's not. I like it, but I don't know if I like it. You know what I mean? I'd rather have a die that works perfectly, or the truth is, I'd rather have. Yes, I'm doing this backwards so you can see my cutting, because I did make several cuts here. There we go. All right. Whoops. Not quite so much. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I'll be schmancy on the bottom side. I'll cut this out. Now, we're going to have to decide. Here we go. We'll cut this down like this. I have been doing this with photos and words before it was popular. I'm not going to say that I invented it, but I'm going to say that I love the thought of cutting out my words and everything from a very early age to get rid of all that cardstock issue. There we go. Now we can banner this, and it's not going to take up so much room, because really why we needed it so big was the bottom. There we go. What do we think? Let me come around here. There we go. Do we like it like this? This is a little bit too funky. What do we think? I think it looks okay. Let me see if I can, I'm sorry. You know that I am crazy, so let me get some more detail down here. You can always do the top or the bottom or both. That will look great. Something different, something unique, you know. Lots of people have been doing these cutting outs. So if you just want to do half a cutout with a banner, looks a little bit, I don't know, different. There we go. Something different, something unique. There we go. This is not straight. This will drive me nuts for days. Nuts for days, that's funny. As you might know, I joined Noom so I could lose some weight. Cannot get down under the 10-pound mark. I am at 9.8, and I cannot get down further than 9.8. I've been up, you know, because I started, but I've been up and down, but can't get down this 9.8. So hopefully in the next couple of days, I'll be able to say I finally broke the 10-pound mark. I've been doing this since October 22nd. All right, what do we think? I really like this. Maybe I shouldn't have went all the way over, but I like the 3. Do you like it? And this is a little bit odd. Ooh, we're going to put 2 under here. We'll smack that up. That will make it. There you go. So it fits just perfect. Wink Stella. We need Wink Stella. Let me just find it. I know there's a Wink Stella here because, well, I've used it and I've given her several. So let me find the Wink Stella, friends, because that's what this card needs. Just a little bit of Wink Stella places. And I think this quick and easy thank you card will be done. Now, it's quick and easy, but, you know, it doesn't take too long to do these and always have to have embossing. But doing these little lines here, I think it really made a difference. And it is popped up just the itty bitty little tiny bit of it. And I like the fact that we put it on Blackberry Bliss instead of doing tone on tone. All right, we will cut this for the inside, I think. And we will then use one of the other inner stamps. But let me grab the Wink Stella and I'll be right back. All right, friends. I know this is scary, but I cannot find her Wink Stella. I'm hoping she has it in just a place that I cannot find it because everyone needs Wink Stella. It's mandatory. If you don't have Wink Stella, you need it. I'm sorry. If you have another one of those brands, okay, fine. Wink Stella is the best, but I'll allow you to use that. But no, Wink Stella is better, or is a good thing to have. And if you don't have it, get it on your next order. Add it. I think it's $6 or $8. But you'll love to use it. If you've never had it before, or if you're missing it, you need it because Wink Stella is gorgeous. And it adds a little bit of something to everything. Now, believe it or not, we are going to just use regular old rhinestones on this. I think it'll be okay. Actually, I know it'll be okay. But I think that you could use lots of different things here. We have so many embellishments. But I have to tell you, this time I was not prepared. I normally do my videos before I come and then edit them here. Or I normally bring a ton of stuff and make cards for you. But you know what, this time I was just not feeling it. So I'm lucky to have Rita here that lets me use her things. So I thank you. So this is a very simple card. No Wink Stella. But other than that, I think it's great. We're going to add a little bit of this in here and it will be done. And that's that. But I really like this card, quick and easy. And I hope you enjoyed it. I was going to do a sketch for you guys today, but you know what? This is such a teeny tiny card that I just don't think you could do it. I mean, I guess you could always turn it this way too and have more room. That might have worked better. Would I put these on the top? Yeah, maybe. That looks great. But I could also do them down the side. So if you're feeling like your real estate's a little bit too small, try to turn it landscape instead of portrait. I'm just normally doing portrait because of the 5x7 cards that I do. But I don't think it looks too cramped. I think it looks just nice. A little bit of filigree here. A little bit of added detail. But we can always do it on this side. And maybe I will do a card for you like that and see what it's like. I have enough time. All right, friends, give me a second. Let's see what I can do with the magic of video. Okay, friends, so I do things a little bit different. I did pop this up, so it gave it a little bit more dimension. I know you can see that. And I also popped this one up. So how I popped this up is added two of the same die cuts underneath it. I popped the third one up. And I wish I would have put this thank you just a little bit over, but you know what? It's okay just to have a regular old thank you at the top of the card. I don't know which one I like better, so let's just flip it over. What do you think? Either one of them? I'm not really sure if I like this bumblebee now. I do like this on Rich Razzleberry. No, Blackberry Bliss. That looks great. We can add a few dimensions here. Not dimensions. Oh my goodness. Basic rhinestones. Yes. My whole area is a mess because I did put it away. I did put it away. But we can add a few rhinestones and I think that would be perfect. Now, if I was doing a place setting, I would cut this down way down. Probably 3 inches, 3x6. Fold this over. Have one of my very pretty elements here on the side and my name written probably in gold. So I would have done that with my Cricut and the gold foiling. But I would have really liked that. Maybe added some color with, yeah, definitely some color with our different elements. Would have had them different or around the table differently. So do you like any of them? Do you hate them? Now, I know you're thinking Thanksgiving is almost over, Amanda. You know, there's no reason to have a set like this except for Thanksgiving, but I think you're mistaken. I think that a thank you like this can be for any time in the fall. And if you're in a place where fall is much longer than in Michigan, I think fall lasted, I think it was actually September, then this is for you. Or if you have a fall birthday and if you love the fall colors, then this stamp set is going to be great. If you already have the stamp set, let me know in the comment section below. What made you buy this particular one? Are you a fall person? I particularly love fall. Summer is my favorite in Michigan, but every other, I like all the seasons. You know, there's something good about all of them. I hope you had a really good time today. Thanks to you so much for joining me. And I'll see you next time, hopefully with a card, a Christmas card. Yeah, we'll make a Christmas card. We'll do something fun. I have a few things up my sleeve here that I can't wait to show you. All right, friends, I'll see you soon. If not, then I will be back on the 23rd or the 24th after I get home from Phoenix. I'll be making cards like crazy because I got to get my Christmas cards out. So I'll see you soon. Thanks so much.